Welcome in, everybody. Adam Gladfelter here with Racer Nexus. Race number 8 here at Talladega Super Speedway in the ARCA Rookie Class Racing League. Oh man, it's going to be a good one tonight. We've got a pretty stacked field tonight, more or less. Gunnar Cowan back out here to give it another shot after an upset last week. So excited to see what he's got going on as 3 minutes left here in qualifying. Let's get down trackside, shall we, as these drivers are taken to the track. Michael Cordray on track right now. No times being posted as of yet. Should be right now as he crosses the start-finish line. And there we go, 54.75 for Michael Cordray. Bruce Velasquez, 54.85, so a tenth off of Cordray's time. And we got Pop and Son out here today. Russell Heaton currently sitting second. Oh, now third, with Junior Heaton in sixth. There's Junior. Ethan Becker on track, currently seventh fastest. And No Lift Motorsports team captain here, Kevin Allen. Christopher Andrews on track, currently sixth fastest as he's coming around for the second lap. And can he do better than 10th? Well, now 12th. No, he will not. Van Owen currently the fastest. Now Joel Kurth. Oh, surprise, surprise. Joel Kurth at the top spot. Looks like these guys are tied here. Joel Kurth with a 54.671. Owen with a 54.672. Now talking about close. Gunnar Cowan coming out of turn number 4. Still fifth. Second lap slower for him as Declan Beatty, currently ninth fastest. He's saying, hey, that's good enough. Jeremiah Cromer crossing the start-finish line. Is it going to be better than 15th? Yes, it is. Going to move up 10 spots here to 5th position. Eric Johnson sitting on the end of pit road. Not rolling off yet. As well, it's finished up here, so no shot, no shot. All right, we get down to race, down to the grid, so you know what time it is. Starting on the pole tonight, Joel Kurth in that 88 machine. To his outside, Van Owen in the 02. In row number 2 is going to go to Michael Cordray with Ethan Becker. Row 3, Jeremiah Cromer and Gunnar Cowan. Row 4, Gavin Smith and Kevin Allen. Row number 5, Noah Flory with Slow Silver himself, Declan Beatty. Row 6, Rob Wright with Bruce Velasquez. Row 7, Russell Heaton with his son, Junior Heaton, to his outside. In row 8, Christopher Andrews and Mike Cullen. Row number 9, Eric Johnson with Drew Calvert. Row 10, Charles Wilson, Rob Hamilton. In row number 11, you're going to find David Vodka with Ronnie Welchel. And that's going to be it. 22 drivers set to take the field tonight. Take a look here at the weather. Sure it's going to be 86. Yeah, there we go. 86 degrees. 77 in the air. 53% humidity with cloudy skies. Cars are going to be gripped up. And race analysis for tonight, only 50 laps. As these drivers are rolling off, we're going to see, can Michael Cordray won the last 2 races in the ARCA and in the trucks last week. Can he go 3 in a row? He's going to have some help. The helpers are Michael Cordray and Jeremiah Cromer. And I believe there's one more in the field. Maybe not. Hope everybody's doing all right in the YouTube world. Yeah, Hubert Johnson race night. I hear you, buddy. I'm ready to go. But you already know it's going to be Joel Kurth and Van Owen leading them to the green flag. Pace car in. We're coming to the restart zone right now to bring out the green flag for the first time tonight. Here we go. Let's have a good race, boys. 72 pushing a mess out of the 88 right now on the inside line. That's Michael Cordray already connected. They're going to have really good energy coming out of turn 2. The 19 of Ethan Becker, not quite to the 02 yet. 88 goes up. He'll block. And Van Owen says, oh, no way. Joel Kurth now leading that middle lane. He's going to try what he did last time here at Talladega, run that middle line. Ethan Becker now to the back bumper of the 88 as Michael Cordray trying to lead the inside lane. They kind of get separated here, kind of stacked up and then separated. As now the 48 of Gunnar Cowan leading that inside line. Michael Cordray going up to the top. Right here in front of Junior Heaton. They kind of scared me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Russell Heaton on the bottom in that 12 machine. As Joel Kurth still leading the way, 19 Ethan Becker and the 77 of Kevin Allen. 1, 2, and 3. Declan Beatty sitting in fourth. Got Van Owen behind him. Michael Cordray, Junior Heaton. A lot of guys straight in line here. Noah Flory in that 94 machine on the outside. Cordray goes up. Flory gets behind him. So does Mike Cullen. I believe that's Mike Cullen, 96. Yes, it is. Mike Cullen's on the high side. Okay, pure chaos. Three wide here in the middle. That is the 10 of Christopher Andrews. He's the meat in the sandwich. Getting it figured out here. It's the 30 of Jeremiah Cromer. Where's Jeremiah? There he is right there in the 30 machine. Not clear of the 62, so he's going to have to stay up for a little bit longer. Trying to find his place. Going to have to drop back behind the 22. 10 picks him up. That's Christopher Andrews. Now in line, 2 by 2. As Joe Kerr still leading the way, but he's got Kevin Allen pushing now. Got a bubble between them. Michael Cordray in third on the inside lane. Just kind of drafting, saving some fuel here. I believe fuel window is going to be between 14 and 16 laps. Kevin Allen can't go up with Joel Kurth because Ethan Becker had a run. So now they're both leading the front rows. Joel Kurth on the top side. Kevin Allen on the bottom. Joel Kurth coming down, getting into the 77 just a wee bit. Cordray stepping out, and looks like, who's that, the 10? Not sure who that is. No, the 10's to the outside of Cordray. Hunter Cowan in the 48. All by itself on the high side, trying to make it 3 wide on the outside of the 22 of Ethan, Declan Beatty, I'm sorry. Pushing the wall just a little bit. 3 wide on the top side still. Looking up front, Joel Kurth still leading the way. Top 4 still nose to tail. Joel Kurth, Ethan Becker, Noah Flory, and that's Mike Cullen. And then they're pretty much 3 wide from there on back. Unbelievable. They're jostling for positions early. As you got this guy just back here, minding his P's and Q's, the 18 of Eric Johnson. And the 45 of Rob Wright. Now trying to pull up next to Michael Cordray. Looks like Kevin Allen's dropping back. Getting back on the racing surface. He said he's had enough. Oh, the 48. The 48 of Gunnar Cowan gets turned. Oh, man, chaos. as the caution immediately comes out. No front bumper for the 48 of Gunnar Cowan. And we're going to take a look here from the Racer Nexus chopper cam. Gunnar Cowan right here in front of the 72 Accord Dre. You can see that blue car with the yellow 48 on top. Goes down to the bottom. It's got a draft here. And, oof, have to watch that again. And then we'll slow it down here when the time comes. Not sure if the 48 went up or the 30 may have came down. All right, let's see. Looks like the 30's coming down. 48's going up a little bit, but the 30 definitely came down faster than the 48. Still maintaining his lane. So we're going to call that on Jeremiah Cromer. Gunnar Cowan all tore up. And looks like Junior Heaton as well is missing a front bumper. Nine laps till our first caution. Gunnar Cowan going to come down. And I believe there's going to be some fast repairs being had tonight, as everybody's coming down now to get some fuel. And yeah, look at that. Gunnar Cowan getting it fixed up. He's going to get back on track here, as he's only getting right side tires. Joel Kurth winning the battle off pit road. If you were a fan in the stands, that's what you'd see. You can barely see them. They look like little ants. See the airport in the background as they're coming into turn number 3. Should get the one to go this time by. No, Flory going to be starting on the outside of Kurth. It's going to be interesting. Eric Johnson, he's going to come up 9 spots into the 8th position. Start on the outside. All right, let's take a look here at the 10-car lineup. Going back to the green flag, Joel Kurth with Noah Flory in row number 1. Michael Cordray, Ethan Becker, row 2. Row 3 is going to go to Mike Cullen with Declan Beatty. Bruce Velasquez, Eric Johnson in row 4. And the final row, Gunnar Cowan with the damage repaired. And Kevin Allen. So as I go 2 by 2, man, it's a long caution lap here, 2 minutes on this track. Not halfway yet, just about a quarter of the way through this race. See if everybody's got their parts here. Check on Junior Heaton. Yeah, he's got his front bumper, so he has taken his fast repair. Not sure how many fast repairs they have, but I know they have taken it. As the pace car is going to go down, going to go back, green flag racing. Green flag back in the air. Joe Kurth with a nice jump here. He's going to move to the high side right in front of Noah Flory. Noah going to give him a push. They're going to have really good momentum here on the outside. '62 coming down low to the bottom. Eric Johnson on the bottom. They got some heavy hitters on this bottom line. Ethan Becker leading the bottom in that 19 machine. That's the 93 of Bruce Velasquez now is leading the bottom. I think that's a smart move there. Pulling down with the momentum from the bottom side. Top two hooked up. That's the only reason why they're that far ahead. Once the car behind Joel Kurth, which is Noah Flory, once he starts overheating, that inside line's going to start coming up. Should start overheating right about now. Oh, the 26 of Ronnie Welch in the wall. And caution will come back out. And it looks like Gavin Smith's also involved. Christopher Andrews. Man, oh man. Ronnie Welch, no bumper. Take a look at it. Doesn't look like Ronnie's too happy here. Let's see what unfolded here with the 26. I see the 62. Looks like Ronnie came up a little bit. 62 also came down. I'll take a look at it one more time here. All right, Dan, slow it down just a little bit. Ronnie Welch coming up to the dotted white line. And the 62 comes down. 26 looks like he went up to block. But gonna have to use his fast repair. Calvin's not out of it yet, though. Calvin is not out of it. Gunnar Cowan's right there sitting in 11th, coming down pit road now. Car looking fresh once again. And it looks like Gavin Smith missed his pit box. He had to back up in his stall. As Joel Kurth will once again win the battle off pit road. Yeah, super long pace laps here. 2 minutes round at 70 miles per hour pace speed. And for those of you who were following Racer Nexus, you just received a notification. If you got that notification bell, Racer Nexus just went live on another race while we're doing this one. How cool is that? They're doing another league special stage in the Pro Trucks. So the jumpy trucks, the ones that go on dirt and jump the ramps and stuff, Racer Nexus is covering that right now and growing each and every week. Thanks to people like Michael Cordray and Kevin Allen and such for allowing Racer Nexus to cover their races. Really means a lot. Kevin Allen looks like he's going to start on the outside lane this time. Rob Hamilton, 7 minutes for repair. Man, I hate that. And I'm guessing you already used your fast repair? Oh, so Kevin Allen is not. He was just ahead of Noah Flory. Noah Flory going to restart back on the high side above Joel Kurth. As pace car's going to be going in. Go back green, hopefully for a nice long green flag run here. Joel Kurth's going to take the green flag. He is the lead car, control car. Green flag back in the air. Kurt staying low this time to grab the 77. And now he goes up. That's what I'm used to seeing there out of Joel Kurt. As Kevin Allen's got no help out the back for now. He's got the 22 on his way, though. 22 of Declan Beatty is a teammate of Team No Lift. So he's definitely going to go up there and push his teammate, 77 of Kevin Allen. As Gunnar Cowan, we got some Gunnar Cowan fans in the chat. Running 8th place. We're going to get on board here with Gunnar Cowan and see through the eyes. Kevin Allen trying to make a move here, and somebody else trying to make a move on the bottom side. Looks like Declan Beatty. Got some of the draft, so he's still there. He's still in the ballpark. Someone in the middle. Not sure who that is. Some of the numbers have changed. Oh, we got new drivers here. Looks like the 45 of Rob Wright. Take a look here. Yes, he's stuck in the middle. Oh yeah, Gunnar doing good. Got in an accident early on lap 11. Knocked his front bumper off. Front clip, but he's got it back and as fast as ever. Third in line on the outside. Outside lane does have some momentum though. Being led by Kevin Allen. Appreciate you stopping in, David Davis, showing that support. Now Gunnar Cowan moves up to second as Bruce Velasquez jumps down into the bottom lane in front of Joel Kurt. A lot of bobbing and weaving. And my good friend Rob Campbell always says, oh man, things are about to get archy-barchy. I'm getting really good. Rob, if you go back and rewatch this, or you're watching now, I'm not sure. But that was a great impression of you, buddy. Noah Flory, Joel Kurt dropping back. Well, Noah Flory is. Joel Kurt now pulled down to the bottom side as Gunnar Cowan's going to go all the way down. He's going to switch lanes from the top side to the bottom side. Now back to the middle. Being pushed by the 93. Oh, you got to be careful on that out. On the exit of these corners, man, these cars are super, super sensitive on the rear. 3 by 3 by 3. How about that? That is awesome. Looks like the outside lane of Kevin Allen's kind of dropping back just a smidge. As we're 4 wide here, Declan Beatty in the middle. I'm not sure if he's the meat or the cheese. Let's see. No, he'd definitely be the meat. The cheese is not going underneath the meat. Here he is right there dropping back. And my wife's going to get a kick out of that. Jeremiah Cromer now trying to put the nose in. Getting behind Van Owen. Cromer right there on the, all the way in the rear on the outside lane in the 30 machine. Now moving down the middle. As Bruce Velasquez still leading the way. been about 3 or 4 laps now. Gunnar Cowan pushing the mess out of the 93. Joel Kurtz back there as well. Here comes the 18 Eric Johnson though on the bottom. Now everybody just kind of separates here once the team gets back up together. '18 trying to push the 93, but the momentum's not there since they kind of split here. Oh, getting a little antsy up here with Ethan Becker. Third in line on the outside, right behind Noah Flory in the 94. These 3 guys and Mike Cullen, they've been working together. There's Mike Cullen there in the 96. Fourth in line on the outside. Kevin Allen about to give him a push. Michael Cordray found his way back up through the field. Running in 6th right now. I really don't look at those positions though, as they shuffle constantly between runs from the outside and inside. Oh, Ethan Becker coming down. Gets into the 02 and the 77. They get it going back though, but man, they took all the momentum away from Kevin Allen. That was unbelievable. That dropping like a rock. Got to try to do it all over again. They were on the move too. Things are scattered. I don't even know what I'm looking at right here when they're coming at you. You just see roofs of cars. Kevin not really in the draft right now. Mike Cohen shifting lanes. Mike Cordray staying on the top side now, leading the top side. With Declan Beatty, Gunnar Cowan, and Kevin Allen on the high side pushing. They got the momentum up top. I'm looking to see all 4 of them clear the 88 here. And the 22 pushing the mess out of the 72 right now. That was a great push down the backstretch. Cordray still leading right now. 2 cars on the outside, currently clear of the 88. Not anymore, the 88. Joe Kurtz got his nose in. Right on board here with Joel Kurtz as he's holding a fine line down on that yellow. You could see the momentum build here as you're on board. See Mike Cordray now way too far out front. Now he's just sitting duck here. Oh, as Joe Kurtz come down pit road, and we're on board with him. How about that? That was cool. Man, look behind him. 6 cars here. As we stay on track, Cordray still leading the way now on the bottom. They shifted from the top to the bottom because they're planning on pitting here. 23 laps to go. Ooh, they're not going to have enough fuel, folks. They're going to have to stop again. 18 Eric Johnson, he's going to the outside. He said, I'm not pitting this time. Bye. Gunnar Cowan should be pitting this time. Yes, he is going to be pitting with Michael Cordray. Cordray trying to get a load up. Looks like just 4 cars pitting. Now Bruce Velasquez out front. Getting pushed by Van Owen in the 0-2. Eric Johnson down at the bottom now. He's going to be pitting here with his teammates. See David Vodka, a teammate of Eric Johnson, along with the 43. That is Drew Calvert. Here they go. Nope, they're going to stay out. Not going to pit this time. My question is, are they going to try to risk it here and ride? They last pitted on lap, let's see, Drew Calvert, David Vodka last pitted on lap 14. Not coming down yet. We got Velasquez, though, coming down with Van Owen. And the Outcast Motorsports teammates staying out. Not sure how they have that much fuel, but all 5 of them currently staying out together. Joel Kurth, Ethan Becker, all those guys, they're going to have to pit one more time. Charles Wilson running in 4th now. I do believe they're going to try to make it all the way on fuel if they can. It's going to be close. Staying out again. How about that? And they are the lead pack right now. If you jump back 34 seconds, you'll find another pack here. So once the Outcast Motorsports guys pit, these guys right here will take over the lead. See if these guys are coming out. They're coming out of turn 4 now. Are they going to pit? Yes, they are. Here they come. See how well they do. Drew Calvert blowing it down. Got some smoke out of the tires, but everything looks good for them guys. As Joel Kurth and his posse coming down the backstretch now, just about to enter turn 3. And they will ultimately take over the lead. But guaranteed have to pit again. Kevin Allen in 3rd place. As looks like some of the Outcast guys are coming out of pit road right now. They're making pretty good lap times here, 51.0. And we'll keep up here with what Eric Johnson and others, the second pack, can do as Declan Beatty, Michael Cordray, Gunnar Cowan go by. They're going to try to get the draft here. I don't think it's possible. Outcast guys are separated now. And these three are pretty tight. Eric Johnson, 8/10 back. I don't know. He may be sent in the draft here. No, definitely not. One second back. Waiting for these guys behind him, like Bruce Velasquez, Ronnie Walchel, catch up to him. Why Bruce Velasquez did that move, I couldn't tell you. I know he had the draft here, so I'm guessing he's trying to lead this pack. Now they got to try to run down Gunnar, Michael, and Declan. Keep tabs here on the, oh yeah, they're definitely on the move. Got it down back under a second and a half here. Yeah, let's see, look off the back of Gunnar. You can see the cars getting a little bit bigger. They're ever so slightly catching them. Now down to 1.4 seconds, so they've gained a 10th in one lap. Not nearly fast enough. As we move back up to the lead pack, driven by Joel Kurth. He's going to be heck to pass. Ethan Becker's kind of stayed out of trouble tonight. Having a good run. Kevin Allen also having a good run, surprisingly. He's usually, or not usually, he's always good at super speedways, but it has the most terrible luck you could imagine. Take a look back a little bit further here. 8.4 seconds back, you'll find Declan Beatty, as Cordray has caught him. Now the pack grows larger. 6 cars in this lead, in this second pack. Bruce Velasquez has closed up to the back of them as well. Actually, let me make a correction. Beatty, Cowan, and Cordray were one pack. Velasquez, Johnson, and Welchel halt them. Now they're a posse of 6, I mean. As those guys are hitting. Now it goes back to 3. That was almost an incident there. As those 3 has got to pit. Joel Kurth, they're going to have to pit as well. Michael Cullen at the end of this pack here, the lead lap pack. Then you've got Rob Hamilton, Rob Wright, and there they go, coming down pit road. Make their last pit stop of the night. Definitely going to be able to make it all the way. And with that being said, Eric Johnson, Ronnie Welchel, going to go back up to the lead here, and they're going to try to make it all the way. I don't believe they're going to, though. It's 18 laps. They've got to stay out. If they get a caution, they might be able to make it all the way. David Vodka not too far back, being pushed by Drew Calvert. Charles Wilson by himself, looks like he has lost the draft. And Joel Kerr's coming up on him. They're exiting pit road right now. Those guys right there, those four right there, had a fantastic pit stop amongst them. Eric Johnson, Ronnie Welchwin, David Vodka, Drew Calvert. Charles Wilson's going to be going in here. Here he goes. So that's going to put Joel Kurtz back out in command. And let it kind of shuffle here as we've got Mike Cullen by himself. Didn't have a really good pit stop. Looks like 2.5, 3 seconds total pit time. So he's way off pace from those other guys in front of him now, as Declan Beatty, Cordray, and Cowan still connected here, and they're fast. They're closing on Cullen really quickly here, but appears to be losing time to the front pack. Go back a little bit further here. You got the 93 being pushed by the 18. Rob Hamilton now back in it, along with Ronnie Welch. So you got 4 drivers here trying to get connected. Up 5.3 seconds back from the back bumper of Gunnar Cowan. They're heading into turn 3 as these guys are heading out of turn 2. Trying to make something happen. Back up front. These 4 guys still leading the way. Going pretty quick here. Last lap 51 flat for these 4 right here in a row. Check on Declan Beatty. He's got the 70 pushing him. They're closing in here just a little bit. At least try. Well, it depends on the lap. This time they're losing to him. As we go back now here to Velasquez, leading this 3rd group. Eight laps remain. Got it down to 4.6 now from 5.2. So they are closing in, but I don't think it's going to be enough time. They're going to have to close up at least a half a second per lap in order to get to the back bumper of them. Joel Kurtz coming up on some lap traffic. That's Gavin Smith and the 02 of Van Owen. And these 4 cats are on the move. Closing on them quick. Oh, Joel Kurtz having to split them. One went high, one went low. Joel Kurtz had to take his crew through the middle. Very risky there for the leader. They do get by unscathed. No, Flory still pushing the mess out of the 88. Back a little bit further. We're going to call it 11 seconds back now. They have lost time. Declan Beatty, Gunnar Cowan, there's Mike Cullen, and Michael Cordray. And the 30 of Jeremiah Cromer, which is not for position. Cromer being scored in the 19th spot. And these guys have closed in even further, less than 4 seconds now. So they're closing up 0.2 per lap. Not going to be fast enough. They're going to need a caution. Eleven's got to get to the back bumper of the 18 in order for them to go faster. Lost ground now 4.2 and 11.5 here back from Declan to back of bumper of Kevin Allen. As we got 4 laps remaining here. I think Kurth, Flory, Becker, and Allen, they have run away with it. Having really good pit stops tonight. Putting them out on track with a huge advantage. Got a question though. I wonder what we're going to expect here as far as the last lap pass. Kevin Allen doesn't really have teammates up here, I don't think. But Becker, Flory, and Kurth, they work really good together. I'm thinking that's probably where the way it's going to finish right here. As Velasquez and his guys got it down to 3.8 once again. Just not enough as we've got 2 laps remaining. Joe Kurth coming down the front stretch into the tri-oval to bring out the white flag. It's going to be official. All they got to do is race amongst themselves. 4 drivers racing to the end of this thing. What's going to happen? Still single filed out. Joe Kurth kind of moved up the track a little bit. in case if anything happens. I think they're going to be happy here with a 1 through 4 finish. Ethan Becker now jumping out of line. Not going to have anything here for Joel Kurth, as it's going to be a 3-wide battle. And it is over. Kevin Allen did get past Ethan Becker to bring him into 3rd position. But the winner tonight is the 88 of Joel Kurth, and I believe he won the last one as well. I'm not quite sure. Joel Kurth coming across the start-finish line now. Going to do some donuts for us, hopefully. That's the signature Joel Kurth way right there. Right, let's get down here to the finish results for tonight's race. Joel Kurth, wow, leading 38 laps of a 50-lap race. So somebody else led 12 something amongst themselves. Noah Flory bringing home in 2nd. Kevin Allen with a podium in 3rd. Ethan Becker 4th. Mike Cullen, nice run for him, in 5th. Mike Cordray in 6th with Declan Beatty 7th. Gunnar Cowan 8th. Ronnie Welchel in 9th with Eric Johnson in 10th place. Bruce Velasquez bringing it home in 11th. David Vodka 12th. Drew Calvert in 13th with Charles Wilson 14th. Van Owen in 15th, followed by Gavin Smith. Rob Hamilton for 16th and 17th. Rob Wright in 18th. Jeremiah Cromer 19th. And bringing out in the 20th position, Christopher Andrews. Joel Kurth with the pole. Rob Hamilton with the fastest lap, 50.389. Ronnie Welchel, Hard Charger, up 13 positions. Up 13 spots here. They'll bring it home in the 9th place. 2 cautions for 6 laps, so pretty good by all these drivers. As we need to go over here and see if who we've got here to talk to. Oh, we're going to start here with our 3rd place finisher here, Kevin Allen. What's going on, Kevin?
Flat Daddy, I've been waiting to say that. I have not been here for a while. I've been waiting to say that. But yeah, pretty good. That was a really good race for a super speedway.
It was. We had some incidents here, some avoidable incidences. I mean, if you'll allow me to say that.
Oh yeah,
but
that's a given.
Yeah, luckily we had some fast repairs. The drivers got back out there and really put their heads down. Everybody had a really good green flag pit stop. I mean, I didn't see any spins happen. Just, a little bit of lengthy pit stops, but all in all, I mean, you guys, Joel Kurth, Flory, yourself, Ethan Becker, had some really good pit stops, and you guys really never got separated.
Yeah, I honestly didn't expect to have a green flag pit stop, but I'm glad we got him. And all race long, I was just wanting to put myself in a good spot just to be there at the end. And then once everything got spread out, heck, the first time we put on the green, that was a close one because I was trying to get down on the bottom and I couldn't get there.
Yeah.
So I just kind of bullied my way in there. And yeah, from there, I just worked with Noah, Joel, and Ethan, we all work together a lot in other races, so we just rode in line and hoped we didn't get a caution and just let us fight it out at the end, which is what we did. Yeah.
Right.
Feels good to be in the booth again. I've not been here for a while. It's been a rough few weeks.
Well, you know, between bad luck, work schedule, and you know other things you got going on, it's hard for you to commit all the time.
Last Saturday I wasn't here for Bristol because somehow my neighbors that were cleaning outside, they somehow damaged my
Internet. Yep.
Yeah, my cord for the internet, and they couldn't bring the Spectrum guy out till Monday morning. So I did not want to miss Bristol. I love that track with the trucks, but it is what it is. But glad to be back here on the podium here.
Absolutely, man. Always an honor to have you up in here and to see you turning left and sometimes right when you're trying to avoid wrecks. But
right.
If you got any shout outs, which I know you do, we'll get those and we'll send you on your way.
Shout out Glatt Daddy for putting these races on every week. Shout out Racer Nexus. Shout out Michael for putting these on. Shout out my teammates, good Lord, I can't speak tonight. Charles Bagley, Declan Beatty, and my buddies, Joel Kurth, Ethan Becker, and Noah Flory. I'm having brain farts all over the place. I almost forgot their names, but yeah. Shout out those guys, and we'll get them tomorrow at Pocono.
Ooh, that's a good track, man. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one.
Yes, it will. All right, man, we'll get out of here, and yeah, good finish tonight.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
You too. All right, folks. Let's see. Second place. Let's get him in here. Oh, Noah Flory, man. Good run tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Really good pit stop executions. I was just talking to Kevin, third place finisher. You, Joel Kurth, him, and Ethan Becker really kind of stayed together all night, even down pit road. I mean, you guys' last pit stops together were, I mean, just flawless. You guys pitted together, came out together, nose to tail, and that's pretty much the main reason why you guys were able to get, looks like fifth place here by 13 seconds.
Yeah, we saw Kevin came in with us the first time, and from there we figured the more cars the better for our pit stops, so we can have as big of a pack as we could to try to pull away from the guys.
Absolutely, man. And I expected you to try to make a run on Joel coming out of 4. I was like, oh man, I want to see Noah battle him, because you know Joel ended up leading 38 laps, and I was like, man, somebody's gonna take it from Joel. He wasn't really guarding the high side, but no one really pulled out.
No, I knew the guys behind me were probably gonna shoot out, and I figured I would just push my boy, you know, try to secure the win for him. He led all those laps, you know. Figured he should get one. He earned it.
That's right. And man, this is how are we feeling about Pocono tomorrow night? Are you gonna run Pocono?
Maybe.
Yes.
I'm not sure. Not 100%. I do like Pocono.
I think it's gonna be in your wheelhouse, and I think you should definitely give it the old college try. So, all right, Noah. Well, if you got any shout outs, we'll get those, and we'll send you on your way.
Yeah, definitely want to shout out my boys, Joel and Ethan, and then also Kevin, because we couldn't have done that without him as well. I want to shout you out for the broadcast. It's a great broadcast. I enjoy watching it back after the race.
Awesome.
And the league as well, RCR, you know. It's fun racing these guys, you know, getting to know them and racing with the same group of guys. It's fun.
Yes, it is. And yeah, good job on a P2 tonight. Wanted to see you win one, but you know what? I guess we'll take second place. All right, Noah, get out of here, buddy, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
You too. All right, let's get the guy in here that never likes to talk to me. Joel Kerr, tonight's winner. Mr. Super Speedway himself. Joel, how we doing?
I'm doing real good. It was a fun race tonight. I don't know about me being Mr. Super Speedway, but
Come on now. Don't take it from you. Don't take this from me.
there's a lot of good Super Speedway racers out there tonight, and I just won. I don't even know how. I mean, I wasn't even fuel saving. You know, it's kind of how you win these races when we got a pit like we got a pit, and somehow I won, and I wasn't worried about fuel at all. I was just doing my thing up at the front.
Yeah, but so if you go back, which I want you to go back and watch this broadcast, and then I want you to message me and tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Okay.
Because the way you manipulate, yeah, I'm gonna use that word, manipulate the field behind you, as far as they've got to run on the high side, you go up, you block their run. It's not a dirty block, but it's arrow block, and it kills their run. You go right back down to your guys, and away you go. I mean, I've seen you 3 wide, and you made it work somehow a couple of times. But it's just the way you, the etiquette and the technique that you use on track is just, I mean, it's just fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I try to do. I try to go out there and put on a show and make it entertaining. There is some technique to it, but I mean, I've done it a lot, and I think that any one of these guys out here could do it. You know, and I kind of tell them, hey guys, we got to park the bottom. I'll say it in, you know, the race, like, hey, we got to park the bottom here. And, you know, it's like, I try to help them out too a little bit. Just, you know, I just swim around sometimes, you know, I don't know.
Oh yeah, well, you know, you've had really strong runs here in the past. I mean, we've been watching you for 3 seasons now. Just bad luck. I mean, you should have won. You should have won way more than what you've won, just by the sheer speed and you know, the way you present yourself on track, the way you work with others. But bad luck's taking you out. But tonight, you on the podium in the P1 spot.
Yep, tonight was a good one. You know, I just stayed in front of all the wrecks and everything, and I had DraftKings behind me helping me out the whole time. And you know, they do really good at super speedways too. It's not just me, and even Kevin there at the end, you know, he was basically in our pit cycle and on the same rotation as us, so he had no choice but to work with us. So shout out Kevin too, and it was a good one.
Awesome, buddy. Well, if you got any more shout outs, we'll get those, and we'll send you on your way.
Shout out Team DraftKings, shout out Michael Cordray and Kevin Allen for the league, and shout out you for doing the broadcast. They're the best broadcast, and I love it. I love watching the broadcast back, and you make me laugh. It's great.
That's because I'm funny looking and I sound funny. But don't tell nobody that.
I won't.
All right, buddy. All right, man. Get out of here, Joel, and yeah, good one tonight. We'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, folks, that was 3rd place Kevin Allen, 2nd place Noah Flory, and your winner tonight, Joel Kurth. Man, it was a hoot tonight for week number 8. We've got just a handful more, and the season shall come to an end, unfortunately. But all good things do come to an end. Tomorrow night we're going to be to Pocono in the trucks with Rookie Clash Racing. Truck series. That's going to be fun as well. Hopefully we have a stacked house. I would like to see at least 20 to 30 trucks out there chopping it up. I'm not sure if it's the old Pocono or the new one. I forgot to ask that. Hopefully it's the new one. Now it's a fun one, or the old one. Doesn't matter. But anyway, folks, that's going to do it for tonight. This is Adam Gladfelter here with Racer Nexus. And we'll see you next time. You guys take it easy.